This is a traffic light chart that shows the status of the KPI, and the color of the light changes dynamically as the KPI value changes. So in this video, we will see how to create a traffic chart like this using a bubble plot. This is the KPI which we want to show on our chart, and this is the color coding scheme that we will use to display the lights. We'll need 3 more columns that will be used for plotting the points on the bubble chart. One is the x-axis, another is the y-axis, and then we have the size of the bubbles. So we will have the x-axis value as 1, and value of y would be 3, 2, and 1. I have all these bubbles equal sized, so I'll enter same value for all of them. Now I will select these values and I will insert a bubble chart like this. I'll say switch row and column. So now this data appears in a single vertical line. Similar to this, we need another set of bubbles that will be used to represent the lights when they are not glowing. So for that, we'll go here and we'll say select data. We'll add another series. The y values will remain same. The size will pick the same. But for the x values, this time we will pick 2. This is the series that will be used when the light is not glowing. So let's format these first. We'll select this data series and we'll say format data series. We'll change the color. So if I say red, and I'll change the transparency. I want to show this would be the orange light, so I'll change the color to orange. This would be the green light, so I will change the color to green. Next, we have to format these points. These are the points that will glow in our traffic lights, so we will select them and we'll say format data series, and so for the first bubble we will color it as red, and we will add slight glow. This is the glow we can add, and the color would be red. So now this is glowing. For the second point or bubble, we will choose the color as orange, and similarly we will add the glow here. For the third point, we'll choose the color as green, and we will add the glow from here. We can remove the chart title and lines. Next, we want to superimpose these two bubbles on one another. So we'll select second series and we'll change these values from 2 to 1. Now our points are superimposed. We can center these bubbles. So we'll select the axis. There are more options and choose the maximum value as 2. So this light comes in the center. Similarly, we can adjust the gap on the vertical axis. You can say this is 0.5. We can remove the axis now. And we can resize our chart. can increase the size of the bubble if we want. We can adjust the size. Next, we'll format the chart area. We will change the color to gray color, and we will have the borders, the corners is rounded. Now we have to integrate this value with our lights. So what we'll do for that is we'll label this cell, we will call it val. Next, we will integrate these cells with this cell here. So this value is greater than or equal to this value, and val is less than this value, then we have to show the red light, otherwise nothing. So it will return error. Now we'll drag these formulas in all these cells. So now all the lights are off now. If we change this value here, the color coding changes. So this is how we make a traffic light chart using bubble plots.